The distractions, the deception, the distractions, the deception, the distractions and deception squared times 100. That is crypto right now. That is pretty much all finance right now. And I'm not trying to single anybody out or, down talk anyone, but I do know what it feels like to be in that situation. I do know what it feels like to not have clarity in my investments. And I'm not going to say any specifics because I don't care. And I don't want to spread it more than it's already being spread. But there's drama. So let's break these down into classifications. The reason I'm making this video is because I have to just get details out. I don't have time to edit really. I have another video dropping either tonight or tomorrow, which will be the next video in the series. I'm doing a 100x altcoin series. I basically spent an absurd amount of time dissecting the entire cryptocurrency market, like in a level I have never done before. I went so deep that I will likely be making a course off of the actual series that I drop on YouTube in the CoinPix Inner Circle. And there's just more details that I have to iron out. So sneak preview to this next video is actually very important. I highly recommend you watch it. It's one of the more important videos because it does really detail the direction of the market. I'll be going over the Federal Reserve. I also want to talk about a little bit of the Federal Reserve in this video here and why I think it's bullish and all these things. And it's also going over the Bitcoin halving cycle, which we all should know. And if you don't know and you're new, we'll be dissecting that. That video is coming. Yeah, it's going to come later today. I think I'm going to do it later today. I'm going to drop it tonight. So stay tuned for tonight. It's going to be an all out. It's going to be a really good video. Really good video. I actually just finished editing it. It's exporting now. But I had to drop some more details because there's some things I missed out, I haven't said in the last one, right? There's distractions everywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous. I type in crypto for 2 seconds on YouTube and I'm like, it's gone. It's gone. People are not talking about the right things. There's a lot of uncertainty. So I just want you guys to understand how I move so that you get why I have this confidence, right? When I make an investment or I move in a certain direction, even if it's contrary to what everybody's believing. It's because I don't listen to anyone to make investment advice. I take people's perspectives. I take their strategies. I listen to them. I hear what they have to say, but I do not do that to make my investments. I have my own proprietary information. Proprietary just means my own unique information. I have my own unique information, and I do my own unique research. For example, big one here that everyone's missing. I've looked at macroeconomics for years. I've looked at all the indicators for macroeconomics. They have been bearish for the past, as long as I can remember. Even in the bull run, the whole entire system looks broken. You look at the macroeconomics, you're always going to find a reason of how bad the market is. You look at, technical analysis. It's like a magnifying glass on a specific isolated place. You can't really look at it. If you look at the technical analysis long-term for crypto, it's just super bullish. It's crazy bullish, actually. But in general, this is why I have been so adamant about the Federal Reserve. Why? Because if you have to pick macro versus the Federal Reserve, think about it from just common sense perspective. Let's just look at it from just common sense perspective. The Federal Reserve can react in a bullish posture, essentially, or you could call it bullish posture, you call it whatever you want, but they could do whatever they want. The entire world could be in catastrophic destruction. It could be horrible, and they still don't print money, or they can do whatever they. That's what people don't get. That's what people are not understanding. The system is it all starts at one point. So why is everybody worrying about all of the consequences of that one point? The Federal Reserve, I want you guys to just take a second really quickly, right? Just take a deep breath. I'll take a deep breath with you, okay? Breathe out. The reason I want you to breathe is because I want you guys to just really think about what I'm about to say. It's very simple. It's very simple. But people miss this. People miss this so much. Time is transferred into money. So time is money. We all know this, right? So that's what is time usually? I mean, in the essence of a human, it's usually human labor. It's energy. Like when someone spends their time doing what, right? You're spending your time doing things. So it's human labor, right? That is traded for a currency, for a dollar. You trade human labor for a dollar. Every mechanism that's out there, technology, it doesn't matter what it is, anything that's created is typically trying to substitute human labor. Human labor is the most primal aspect of all society, like, because it's a whole bunch of humans living on a planet. What else are you going to do? It's just, it's energy. It's people acting. So, for example, an iPhone, the whole point of an iPhone in a picture of this video is that it's much easier to take a video now than it was 50 years ago when you had to do all these things to take a video. So what did they do? The technology increased and they decreased the human labor. Back in the day, I don't know if you guys seen it. I don't know anything about videography or photography back in the day, but they would have to have like this big thing. They'll put the cloak over their head and they'll take a picture. Long story short, all of the rich guys on planet Earth are not worried about money. That blows your mind. They don't care about money. All they care about is control over human labor. That's all they care about. That's the and you know what that is? That's called power. They care about power. That's all they care about at the end of the day. Why? Because money is just the precursor to power. Money is the precursor to power. So why am I explaining this? I'm explaining this because the Federal Reserve is the precursor to money. Are you not catching that? They get to choose the most powerful element. They have like what's that guy? I forgot his name. I don't know these superheroes in Marvel movies, but they have the most powerful element of money. If you have money, let's just say this is money. This is like a picture of, I don't know, get $1. Here, I'll get a stack of dollars. Hold on. Here, look. Here's money, right? Here's money, right? Here's the picture of money. This is cash, right? The picture of cash. Now imagine I had some type of magical power that will essentially allow me to control this better than anything else in the world. So I can control this money better than anybody else. I have a strategic stronghold on this money. Like me alone, Alex Lorenzo, I have this #1 control. Meaning, anyone that uses this is subject to me. That's power. That's what the Federal Reserve has. That is what they're using. So, that being said, I promise it will make sense in terms of cryptocurrency. That being said, the Federal Reserve has that power. And you might, there's some people that might understand every mechanism in between and how it all works together. There's some people that might have some missing elements, but the gist is they have the power to print money or vacuum it out of the system. Now, I know on this video, there's probably some really smart people. Some really smart people are like, you're saying the same thing over and over. You're not catching it. Take it slow. There's dimensions of understanding. There's dimensions of understanding, deep dimensions of understanding that I want people to catch right now. Trust me, simplicity is important. It's extremely important. Simplicity and really elegantly understanding this. So money it's really actually nothing. It's really actually worthless, especially if humans will not move for it. If humans won't move for this, then this is really actually not important. It's the human labor that's important. It's the control over humans. So there's the mechanism of forcing humans to be controlled through money. They control humans through fear. They control humans through TV and YouTube and perception. They control humans in a lot of ways, but money has to be one of the biggest ones by far. You know, they say money makes the world go round, right? That's what they say, okay? That being said, all macroeconomics, all of that comes after the Federal Reserve. That's what people are not catching right now. That's what people can't get in their head. It comes after the Federal Reserve. Because so that means the world could be burning and it could be doing extremely horrible macroeconomic wise, but the Federal Reserve could keep it in a bull run for a select few people and just keep it going. And the crazy part, and I know there's gonna be some people, no, that doesn't make sense. They've been doing it for the past 20 years. There's like a statistic. I forgot the exact statistic. I actually have my phone here. So let's look it up really quickly. But there's a statistic of how many people in the world don't have access to clean water. How many people in the world don't have access? And it's like, okay, 2 billion people. What the heck? This is even worse than I thought it was. 46, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to focus it. Yeah, I think you can see it now. 46%, I think it's backwards maybe, I don't know. But 46% of the world's population, 46% of the world's population lack adequate sanitation services. And 2 billion do not have access to clean and safe drinking water. So when I say, I'm gonna say it again because people probably didn't hear it. I'm a little darker now. People probably not understanding this. The world could be burning. It could be doing worse and worse. More people could be going in poverty over time, over an extended period of time. But the Federal Reserve could act bullish and not care. And they've done this for so long. So that being said, I don't believe it's smart as an investor, as a trader, as an analyst, to look at what's going on around to make your investment decision. I believe it's smarter to go to the source of power, which is the Federal Reserve, which is the controller of all money and all monetary supply. All money, the controller of all money is the Federal Reserve. And the video coming out tonight will show you a chart. Please listen to what I'm saying here. I'm speaking slow on purpose. Please listen to what I'm saying. It's going to show you a chart that is going to dissect the Federal Reserve's moves since the year 2000. Watch the video. And it clearly, the reason why I'm making this video is because I feel like I didn't accurately explain it deep, the way I should have, to be honest. I explained a chart, but I didn't really explain it. This chart, bro, shows everything they have done, and it clearly shows how much control they have over everything. And it also clearly shows the direction of the market. It clearly shows the direction of the market. Let me say it again. It clearly shows it. So I know there's a lot of people out there analyzing this, that, and the third, and this indicator and that, and I'm telling you, you're gonna come to see that a lot of it's noise. Which I want to go into that topic of conversation. Stop listening to so many different people. You're gonna waste a lot of time. And I'm not saying that you don't have to listen to me. Go listen to another guy that has more money, but at least just listen to him. Only listen to him, at least for your investment's sake, right? Do your own research. Listen to one perspective and execute on it. You want to, okay, let me be clear because this is weird. You want to take in a lot of perspectives. Don't listen to one perspective. Take in a lot, but your strategy should be geared around one person's strategy. Because if you try to mush together 45 different strategies, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a Frankenstein strategy. And I say, do you know what Frankenstein means? Have you ever seen Frankenstein in the comic book? He's pieced together all over the place. It's not elegant. It's not smooth. It's not well thought out. He's just all over the place, right? He's a monster. You don't want to be a Frankenstein. You don't want your strategy to be a Frankenstein. So let me say it again. You can listen to other perspectives. It's like a filter you have to have on your brain. You have to have a filtration mechanism. I mean, we call it, my brother gave me this concept. It's called eat the meat, spit out the bones. So you eat the meat, you spit out the bones. You have to have a filtration in what you're listening to. You can listen to everyone and you should listen to different perspectives, but you shouldn't take everything they say too serious. You should back it up with your own research, and you should primarily, when it comes to strategy purposes, listen to one person. Because there's so much drama. There's so much noise, guys. It is absolutely ridiculous. When are we going to get back to like actually trying to make money? Like, okay, how do I explain this? Man, it bothers me. It bothers me so much that we're in this boat where it's like the crypto community, the community that I've been involved with so long, the crypto community that put me on, that I love so much, everybody's scrambling. We shouldn't be in a state of scrambling right now. The market's been bullish since the beginning of the year. Look at the price of the assets. It's been up. Why is everybody freaking out and scrambling? We should be leading. A lot of you watching this video, you are going to have your own businesses in the next cycle. You're going to have your own businesses. You're going to hit big like I did and make a whole bunch of money. You're going to be making your own trading groups probably, just like I have my own trading group, CoinPix Inner Circle. You're going to have your own NFTs or your own crypto or whatever you want to do. You're going to be able to build businesses. Now's the time to push through. Now's not the time to get caught up in the drama and worry about what influencer's doing with this influencer and that influencer's doing that and that, this, that, and the third. No one cares. I don't care. This is what's getting me success. Ignoring the noise, focusing and doing my own research and coming up with my own strategies and my own solutions like the Federal Reserve playbook that we're going to be talking about. That's what I've done since the beginning of of my YouTube channel, and that's why I've amassed the following. That's why I've gotten everything I've ever gotten, not because I followed anyone. We need leaders in this industry. If you're in this market still and you've gone through all of the crazy madness that we've recently experienced, you are a leader. You are a leader. It's time to start acting like it. It's time to get that second job and save up so you could buy the crypto dip more aggressive. No, you shouldn't max out all your credit cards and buy the crypto dip like a degenerate. That's fool's game. People are actually recommending that. That's a fool's game. The only leverage I recommend, leverage-wise or credit-wise, is decentralized applications or decentralized DeFi. Why? Because if you can't pay it back, they take it and it's automatically paid back. That's the beauty of DeFi. In other situations, you'll have debt for the rest of your life, which people think debt is good, is not good at all. It's time to take a hold of your future and do what you're supposed to be doing. Sell things in your house. I sell things in my house today's day and age. Today's day and age, I'm selling things on eBay so I can go buy the crypto dip even more aggressive and put in more work. It's time to put in more work. And bro, it's time to put in more work and put higher quality work too. People make all types of excuses and I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. It's toxic, bro. I don't get in the community anymore, like at least watching people and like keeping up with people, because of how it's just toxic. It's distracting. It's so much distractions, guys. You have no idea how many distractions like can happen in a financial market like crypto. Man, I just wish people knew what I knew. Well, that's why I did what I do, okay? CoinPix Inner Circle, I lay it all out, man. I lay out how even influencers operate. Everything. I lay out everything. This is why I did what I did. You got to educate yourself. You got to get out of this mindset of not taking it serious. Man, I'm literally, sometimes on a daily basis, trying to concoct strategic ways to explain to you how to become a better version of yourself and take this serious. The best way I can explain it is that we are living in a time with a financial asset class that is growing at a rate we have probably never seen before, ever. And it's like, you could have been born 100 years ago, you could have been born even 20 years ago, 50 years ago, and missed this opportunity. Most of you live in America and you have, most of you live in America and one of your paychecks is equivalent to people's entire year's salary. So many people are spoiled. It's ridiculous. And I'm not trying to bring people down. I'm just like, if you're watching my videos, it's time to become a leader. It's time to boss up and make a business. It's time to make that trading group you always wanted to make. It's time to make that YouTube channel you always wanted to make. It's time to work that second job and buy the dip more aggressively. It's time to make that business strategy and bring it to your parents or bring it to a relative that you know wants to invest in cryptocurrency, and just get good at what you're doing. Let's bring cryptocurrency to the masses. Let's not wait for some other people. Let's do it ourselves. Let's bring crypto to the masses. You watching this video. This market is small. It's only going to work if people boss up and become leaders. How do you think I got to where I'm at? I didn't get to where I'm at just investing only. I brought people to the market. I've been bringing people to the market for years. I go out there and convince people to jump into this asset class. Not because it's like a god to me or something, but simply because it makes people money. And it's where the future is. It's where the future is. It's where the future is. You know, everybody sees that chart, the adoption cycle, right? How do you think the adoption cycle happens? People like me that push the envelope, that share the message, that get out there and tell people to buy the dip. I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. I think if you're watching this YouTube video, you have the capabilities to save up $20,000 to $30,000, even more than that, right now, in the next year. You could save up $20,000 and get an extra job. You could sell things in your house and develop a little side hustle. There's so many things to do. Uber Eats on the weekends. There's so many things to do. There's so many things to do. I think you could save up $20,000 to $30,000, start buying a dip. I think you can make your YouTube channel and make even more than $20,000 to $30,000 with affiliate marketing. I think there's so much unlimited opportunity for everybody watching this video right now. I think you could do all of that with your 3 children, just the same way I have 3 children. I think you could do that and work out with your 3 children, follow God, and make a business and make a whole bunch of money off crypto and eat and make a whole bunch of money off crypto. That's what I think. What do you think? What are you thinking in your head? What are you thinking in your head? I want to ask that question to the person watching this video. Leave a comment below. What are you thinking in your head? What type of doubt or negative self-talk do you give yourself to why you can't do it for whatever reason you think you can't do it? What are you thinking in your head? Is it positive? Is it negative? Are you still playing Fortnite? Are you playing video games? I don't care if you're 17, 16, 15. Why are you playing Fortnite? Unless you want to be a professional gamer, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Oh, but it's fun and I want to hang out with my friends. Why don't you hang out with rich people? Why don't you hang out with people that are trying to make money? Why are you hanging out with your friends that are broke as you, that are cursing all over the game and just doing crazy stuff and drinking energy drinks and eating pizza every single day and playing Fortnite? Why? Why do you spend an hour a night watching Netflix? That's 7 hours a week. That's 7 hours a week. Why do you spend an hour watching Netflix, spend another 2 hours on TikTok and social media, not educating yourself, but for pure entertainment? That's 3 times 7. That's 21 hours a week. That's a part-time job, bro. That's a part-time job. Why do you do these things? Why is there negative self-thoughts? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. You should be making yourself better because it's here. We're here. It's time. It's time to make money. I'm tired of making excuses. And I wanted to just really communicate that spirit with you. I want you guys to feel it. I want you guys to feel how I'm feeling because I'm going to take it to the next level, guys. I get excited when I wake up. I get excited wow, I have an opportunity. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me this opportunity to be able to further my life because he put me in an industry that is unmatched and is so strategically beneficial to my life. It's ridiculous. The fact that I even know what cryptocurrency is and the depth of knowledge I have in cryptocurrency is insane. In 20 years, I will be 0.00001% of people because of the knowledge I'm learning now. You watching this video are already 1% of, if you watch my last video, watch the last video. Watch the last video. Watch the last video if you haven't already. Cryptocurrency is 1% of the stock market by total size. You're already 1% of the entire global population. And the crazy part about it is you're 1% of a knowledge base in your head, like the amount of knowledge you know, you're like the 1%. The whole world is going to have to adopt the thing that you already know. How does that not blow your mind? How does that not give you gratitude? Like, yo, I'm in this thing. It's crazy that I even know this. There's so much people in deception that still think it's a scam. It's like, bro, what the heck? I was reading a comment, some guy posted, I'm like, he's literally still thinks it's like BlackRock, Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey. So you're telling me all of the smartest minds in the tech industry on planet Earth is investing all of their time, money, and effort in an infrastructure that has just a scam? It blows my mind. It dumbfounds me. I'm like, yo, whoa. You know, it probably blows my mind a little bit more because I've been in this market for like 8 years. For like 8 years, I'm like, yo, when are these people, like, no one's catching up. And I showed you in the last video that you make more. The altcoins increase by more. And it takes less time. It's like God dropped a cheat code to the world and was like, that's it. Do that and you'll make a whole bunch of money. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, yo, it's just not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I genuinely feel bad for the investors. I mean, I don't feel bad. Like, that's pity. Pity's evil. But I feel for people that spend 10 years of their life trading and becoming these super professional traders in Forex or something, and they're making like 50% a year. I feel for them. I feel bad because they're putting in as much as work as me, and I'm doing like crazy numbers. Like crazy numbers. And I talked to some of them. I was talking to one of my friends, he's Forex. He's in Forex. He'll come. He'll come one of these days. But I'm like, bro, like, you're spending so much time for so little. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. And he's like, I'm going to focus. And I'm like, I kind of get that. I get it. You want to focus because you got the strategy and it's working for you, and that's fine. But I'm like, dang, that's how we think about crypto. It's like, we got to focus on the easiest thing to secure capital in the world. Like, what? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. And yeah, that's my thoughts. You know, the Federal Reserve is the most important variable. And this chart has changed my life. It's given me crazy confidence, extreme confidence in the overall market. And then obviously crypto, I'm very confident with the Bitcoin halving cycle and everything. But this chart, man, the Federal Reserve playbook, if you just look at interest rates, it's so simple. I'm so surprised nobody has come up with this. But if you just simply color code interest rates from 2000 on the S&P 500, you get a very clear answer. It's like no question. It's a very clear answer on the direction of the market. It just, do you have guts? Do you have the balls to follow through with that? That's pretty much it for this video. A little rant here. Video dropping tonight on that chart. I hope, I pray that you guys actually watch that video. If not, hey, that's on you. Take it serious. Of course, I got to plug myself in. CoinPix Inner Circle, if you don't know, if you're new here, is basically a group that I made, a trading group that I made. It's on a platform called School. On School, you could actually rank up by putting posts out. It's very interesting. It has a gamification system built in where it's like a game where you can you play the game by learning crypto, and you can rank up and have a rank in the community. It has hundreds of videos on cryptocurrency throughout my entire learning curve. So literally for the past 8 years, everything I've gone through in crypto, everything, every pitfall, not only that, but I go over the history of Bitcoin, Ethereum, every book I've read, all the important ones, all of it's just laid out. All of it's laid out in video format for you to consume. It goes from the beginning to where I'm at now. If you don't understand some of my videos, this is the perfect thing to jump into. You get all of my buy and sell calls. So when I buy an asset or I sell an asset, you get it. You get it exactly when I do it too, on the minute. And you get all of my new up-to-date videos. So I have a lot of videos that I do not post on YouTube. Actually, in recent history, the majority of my videos are in the inner circle they're not on YouTube. That's where I spend my time, because that's where I get paid. People, you know, I get compensated for the effort I put in training people. You can ask me any question in the public format and I would try to answer it, or somebody else will answer it. And that is where people get the testimonials. I've seen people get testimonials on YouTube and stuff. Actually, I've talked to some people. Like I ran into this guy this one time and he was like, yeah, bro, you made me into a millionaire. I was watching one of your videos. I invested in these coins and I made $1 million. So sometimes that happens. But I would say the majority of the time, the testimonials come from the detailed work in the group. There's people that I have like 400, I can't say 480. I have 480 documented, but I have thousands. I have thousands of testimonials, meaning there's courses out there that are new that you can buy, but there's courses that are time tested and battle tested and have gone through different cycles. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys here. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's 50% off. Coinpix Inner Circle is 50% off. Sometimes I speak too fast. It's 50% off. Take advantage. I will end it after this video series. I will end it, and it's gonna hurt people because it's a discount and perpetuity, meaning it's a month-to-month thing. So if you get the discount, you get the discount forever. That's what people are not understanding. The 50% discount is forever. So if, let's say hypothetically, you buy it, you get the 50% discount, you cancel it, and then you want to buy again, it's over, right? So if you get the 50% discount, you cancel it, that discount's gone, it's over. So every month you get a 50% discount. It's a discount of perpetuity. So yeah, head on over to coinpixinnercircle.com. I'll leave the link in the bio, in the description, and stuff like that. And in there, you'll get deep stuff. All of my work, everything I've ever done, my life's work in there. And if not, it's okay. You guys see, I drop a lot of value on YouTube as well. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates like I always say. If you don't get with it, you will get left behind. I love you guys. Catch you later.